Welcome back to the channel. My name's Mark. Here at LVM Trade, I'm your fundamental and technical analyst. And what we've been doing is looking at what's been happening in the news with different currency pairs and markets so that we can better understand what's been happening and what's going to be coming soon. As you can see, I'm a little bit happy today because I have had some personal trades which have been in the money. And of course, because I'm doing the news, I get to keep up to date with what's been happening. And I really want to stress that it's so much more important to choose the correct currency pair. That's more important than actually having the right strategy. Strategy is really important, of course. It's more managing how you will trade the asset. But I can't stress enough is knowing what might be coming and having the correct asset pair at the correct time is really important. Once again, welcome to the LVM Trade News channel. My name's Mark and let's get to it. The weekly chart here, it shows the last week printed another relatively small bearish candlestick which followed another bearish candlestick last week. This short-term price action is unquestionably bearish. There is finally a long-term bearish trend as the price is lower than it was both 3 and 6 months ago. The problem is that the price is now so close to the 12200 area, which has provided support since early 2019. So a break below 12087 would be a significant bearish technical development if that happens. Overall, next week's price movement in the US dollar looks slightly more likely to be downwards than upwards based on recent price actions. Shares and stocks and all of our company assets are very important. Let's take a look at the Nasdaq 100 index and we'll have a look and see what's been happening in this market. And remember that as well as currency pairs, whole of market is obviously very beneficial. So keep your options open and let's take a look at the Nasdaq 100. Last week saw this major technology index close at an all-time high price with a strong bullish move over the week, which closed right at the end of the week's price range. These are all bullish signs and the chances are that the index will advance again over the coming week. The coronavirus pandemic is boosting major technology companies such as Amazon and Netflix. Okay, so I'm sure that you've all heard about what's been going on with gold and it's skyrocketing and there's been lots of news about gold. I've been seeing various articles in the news and things I don't even follow. Gold, 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 it's been happening everywhere. So let's take a look and let's talk about gold. Last week printed a bullish candlestick which closed at a new 8-year high weekly closing price. However, the price pulled back significantly from the weekly high, so bulls should wait to see a daily close above $1,800 before getting involved. I again see that it will be a better time to get to trade gold once we get a daily close above the natural nearby resistance level at $1,800. Yeah, it comes as no surprise this week that the topic has been all about gold with the highest peaks in the last 8 years. But let's take a look and see what's been happening with the New Zealand dollar and the USD. Last week saw a small bullish movement as part of a 3-month bullish trend, which is breaking to new highs. Broadly improving the global risk sentiment has helped boost the New Zealand dollar, as has near total suppression of the coronavirus in New Zealand. So you can see how things with the coronavirus are affecting currencies depending on the country, of course, and how they handle the situation. Meanwhile, the USD seems poised to begin a true long-term downward trend. So remember, because this can be really good for your next trades. However, as the candlestick here was small and weak, there is a lower chance that we will again see higher prices in the forex currency pair over the coming week. Well, thank you once again for tuning in. Just a quick summary from me personally, I would say it's a long over the Nasdaq 100 and a long over the price of gold. I would say just make use of what's been happening with the price of gold. It's not going to jump down anytime soon with any bullish movement. So yeah, I would stay long with Nasdaq at the moment and stay long with gold. Once again, my name's Mark. I hope that you've enjoyed this channel, the news coverage today, and of course Marcella in Spanish. Tune in again next time to find out what's been happening in the forex news. And if you're new to LVM Trade, welcome and bienvenido.